Hey guys, welcome back to 999, the game with the long confusing subtitle I can never remember the correct order of, like a Yoda saying. So, this is just Keith alone for a little bit. We had a recording problem, so this little chunk here was completely lost. We're actually pretty far along, where we're to the point where we've actually gotten one of the endings at this point, and we've been going at it for a while, and we're going back and trying to edit this stuff, and I'm like, oh, great. The recording's just corrupt for a few minutes here, so it's just me for a bit, desperately trying not to accidentally spoil anything as we go forward.
Then your bracelet number.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1. Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals. Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is 8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake. My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is particularly relevant given that I am blind.
So giving you guys a little bit of a preview here, I'm using adventure mode instead of novel mode right now. And that's because as the playthrough goes on, we actually transition from novel to adventure because we find it has a better flow. We were afraid of missing details at first, like the novel mode would give us all these hints for puzzles that we need desperately and stuff like that. But frankly, it mostly just leads to the game over-explaining things like a lot, like saying the same thing 17 times in a row sometimes. Like and it also makes the game significantly longer in novel mode, and we actually found that we've now gotten all the way up to an ending now, and we really don't feel like we're missing any information really by being in adventure mode. And from time to time, we'll even switch to novel mode for just a moment, just to check real quick to see if maybe there's some bonus information if we go back to novel mode and scroll up a little bit to check a spot from earlier. And we're actually usually disappointed by the total lack of additional details the novel mode actually adds. Frankly, it just doesn't seem to be particularly more helpful than just listening to the dialogue. It's unfortunate, but it has made the playthrough flow better. As far as lost commentary, I don't know exactly what was said around here that we've lost now, but one of the main things that comes to mind is that we were definitely lamenting the fact that this game and these characters made a point, like Junpei made a point to very carefully and with excessive detail explain all the different nicknames he gave all these characters, only for us to then replace them with another nickname just moments later. So we have Prince, and we have Pink Hair, and we have Silver, and then like 5 minutes later, it was pointless to even try to remember all those names because we replaced them all with a completely different set of names. Bizarre choice from a storytelling perspective. I do wonder if it would have been different in adventure mode, though, because if it's dialogue only, maybe Junpei wouldn't be self-narrating that entire part if we were just sticking to the dialogue, which actually might have been nice, because the trope of a JRPG having giving you a fake name until you learn the real name in the little text box thing, that's normal. It was just weird that Junpei felt the need to explain them in excess for a while. That was the only weird part there.
You can't see?
I knew it.
Me next! I want to be Clover. You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
Alright, my number's 5. So my code name is gonna be...
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now. I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Oh, yeah.
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
What's your bracelet number?
It's 6.
Alright then, why don't we call you June?
June?
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year. So you're June.
Jumpy?
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay then. So this is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace, 2 is Snake, 3 is Santa, 4 is Clover, 5 is me, 6 is June, 7 is Seven, and 8 is Lotus.
You sound so disappointed when he makes a point to say 7 is 7.
That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The only one left is
That glasses guy with hair like a bird's nest.
You haven't said a thing so far, have you?
What number are you? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here. And you know who numbers 1 through 8 are.
Zoinks, like it seems like it might be a mystery, Scoob. What number is he?
I'm the only one left.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
What's your code name?
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah? What's that?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah?
All right, let me show you. I'm gonna do this! Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? Stay back. Ah! If you get any closer, I'll cut her open. Yeah, that's right. Clover, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What the hell are you trying to do? I told you, this is my plan.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go. Slowly. That's right. Just follow me. Here. Verify. The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
Are you an idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet. Just do it. Do it now.
Okay, I'll do it. Like this?
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel. If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then,
Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open.
door 5. But why does this guy know so much about how this thing works? It's like he knows exactly what to do.
Good. Good. You're done. Next. You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it! Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, just calm down. I'm coming over.
Now, verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Now the device has both Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. It's the same as the number written on the door, but it won't open yet.
Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door.
One more person. If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person. Who? Who does he need?
Get back. No! Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Okay.
Wait, don't tell me.
Clover's 4 and Ace's 1. Added to the ninth man's 9, 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14, and the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. In other words...
Thank God you were all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this nightmare. Good! I don't need you anymore. Wait! Here! She's all yours. Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
Clover, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Damn it! That bastard! Open, damn it! Shit! It won't budge.
He's probably pretty lucky that he specifically needed Ace, because Ace is probably like the most like paternal seeming figure that's all like protective and careful around everyone and seems to genuinely care about people, and he's just calm and gentle and everything. So like, and he's the one person probably that'd be like would just like scan his wrist and not like make any move at all that would possibly risk the girl. Whereas if he had needed any other number to open the door, there may have been variable reactions.
Do you hear something?
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
You're right. I can hear it too.
What is it?
Shit! Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Lied?
This wasn't supposed to happen! This is wrong! This is wrong!
What is happening in there?
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Ah, God damn it! Why? Why won't it work? Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Oh my god, there's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him!
All right, this concludes our garbled video section of our recording that it got all screwed up. It'll be back to me and Andrew that don't know any spoilers now, thankfully. Welcome back, Andrew, and me, but from the past. We missed you.
The explosion rocked the room. Instinctively, they ducked, then stood up slowly when they realized there was no danger.
Jesus, wait, they blew that guy up? That's a little fucking...
That's why it was beeping, because their watches explode. It's beeping because their watches explode. That's what's going on.
Yeah, but why didn't
no one spoke?
Why didn't everybody else's watch who didn't go through the door explode?
Yeah, it's like, well, no, because it's not going to blow up everybody who... It's going to blow up the one guy that's doing stuff wrong. I imagine that maybe the watches blowing up isn't entirely automated, but literally Zero's just like, well, saw what you did, and just blows them up.
That's like the worst fucking puzzle master ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Zero just has control of it or something. I'm enjoying the tropiness of this game. Like, there's moments of this game that are dumb so far, but they're, aside from, well, the one genuinely dumb thing was they made a point to waste way too much time explaining all those names to us and then replace them with other names. I'm like, well, that was pointless. But the other dumb stuff is tropey stuff that's dumb in the way that, like, characters in a horror movie are dumb because it's part of the story, is to make that, like, here's the part where the guy gets himself killed at the beginning and stuff like that. Like, it's quaint and charming and not actively a bad thing. Silence filled the room.
A beep?
All eyes turned toward it.
Did that thing just make that sound?
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Oh, I'm sorry about the divorce.
Yeah, I was gonna say, damn, you like lost your significant other that quickly?
Oh no.
Let's see if we can open it.
Wait, why?
7, the mountain, swallowed hard, because we have to correct the new names we have.
Okay.
Junpei nodded and placed his hand on the scanner pad.
Why would he do it?
A red asterisk appeared on the LCD panel. Yeah, they forgot to actually do math here.
Well, it registered my bracelet number. But it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
What to do?
Oh my god.
So now we need to pick who the teammates are going to be?
This is probably where the branching path comes in.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait,
so we can do.
Did it already give us the answer? We just have to pick who we
Yeah,
want
we
to
have to
bring
pick
with
which
us?
combo. So Santa and June, Snake and Seven, and Ace and Lotus.
Well, wouldn't we want to bring June with us because she's like our lover?
You would think so, right? Even though Santa seems like they'd be irritating.
I mean, I don't want to bring any of these combinations of people.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you, like
you probably want to bring like June and Ace, right?
Well, yeah, like I want to bring June and Ace. Like June and Ace are the best.
Seems like he's the most competent person, and June's the only character that you specifically want to be around.
I would even tolerate June and Seven.
Yeah.
I just don't want Santa. I don't want Santa. I don't want Snake, and I don't want Lotus.
I'd go either way on Snake.
Well, the problem with Snake is he's blind.
He is blind.
So he clearly fucking needs somebody
that
who, like...
is actually a problem.
Yeah.
I was thinking about characters.
Yeah, like, he's not a problem characterly. Like, his personality isn't shit. He's just blind.
Lotus is annoying because she's like, you got a problem with that? Like,
Lotus is just too bossy and has no idea what the fuck she's doing.
She's like, yeah, it's locked. You got a problem with that? I'm like, why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? All right, so Santa and June, you think?
I guess. I mean, Santa doesn't seem incompetent.
No, he's just loudmouth. We'll get over it. He's just
I don't know. I just
abrasive anime character.
I just feel like not bringing June seems like a mistake.
It does seem weird.
It seems like the typical trope that you and your significant other make it out.
Yeah. Ooh, should we think about the math here of who dies based on which decision we pick? The other door.
Well, because the rest of them just stay here.
No, there's the other door.
Which is a
Doors
4.
are 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Because this one's 5.
So who can't go through if the door's 4?
So I pressed it, so 3
Bust out
and
your
6
calculator.
What?
Bust out your calculator.
Oh, yeah. So 3 and 6 is 9, so 9 plus 5 is 14, which is 5, 1 and 4. So the people that go through the other door, which is a 4, are going to be equal to 13 or 21.
Wait, what?
2 plus 1? Oh, no, 13 or 22.
Well, it'd be 13.
Yeah, probably.
So they'd be okay. The rest of them would just go through door 4.
Let's see. 8, 7, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Well, you're also forgetting about Clover.
So you can't take all of them.
Well, you're forgetting about Clover as well.
Oh shit, you're right. Clover's just not a workable number, so she's an additional person.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a second here. 15.
That's why I said bust out your calculator.
No, just give me a second. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22. The other 4. If we pick Santa and June, the other 4 people plus Clover equals 22, which is 4. So they all live. For them to go, yeah. And there's 5 of them.
So we have to pick Santa or June. Yeah. Or fuck somebody.
Do the other ones work?
I don't know.
Let's see. 10, 18, 19, 20, 20. If we pick Ace and Lotus, everyone lives. Because it's... Yeah, if we pick Ace and Lotus, everyone wins anyway.
Oh, maybe the first store is...
Wait. 6, 7, 8. You know what happened here?
What?
The numbers are 1 through 9. 5 is the middle of 9. So every pairing offsets each other by an equal amount from 5. So I think they all mathematically, no matter what happens, I think everyone lives, basically.
Everybody gets through the first door.
I think. At the very least, I think I've confirmed already that Santa and June work, so let's go with that.
Yeah.
Santa and, June, you think you could give me a hand here?
The pun was Santa in June. The pun was a little too on the nose, but the mood was still grim. And you can't fucking break my mood game. I'm up for it. I'm up for your puns.
Are you fucking joking right now? You thought a fucking pun was gonna make things better? The fact that a man just exploded in a room that you're about to go in.
Santa and June.
Why are you guys fucking resistant?
They're just hesitant about the fact that we're opening a door to a place where somebody just blew up and died.
Well, don't do it by force. Apparently, you won't blow up.
All the more reason why I'm not super into the idea of taking not Snake, Lotus, is that she's all like refusing to work with any of this stuff. Is what she was saying before, and now somebody blew up in one of those rooms. She's gonna be like extra not interested in going in there.
Yeah.
It seems. Both Santa and June lifted their left hand silently. He verified, and she followed suit.
5 plus 3 plus 6 is 14. The digital root of 14, 1 plus 4...
Oh my god, yes, we know the math, Junpei. We did this before.
Now we just need to pull the lever on the side.
You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
It is funny to be able to like solve a puzzle and have the guy explain how you solve the puzzle to you. I'm like, no, I know. Junpei grabbed the lever and looked back over his shoulder. They stiffened and nodded.
Shouldn't everyone be stiff?
Junpei nodded back and set his mouth in a grim line. I'm thinking of month because of June, damn it. Then he slowly lowered the lever.
Blood everywhere.
Be pretty funny.
Oh, that door's covered.
That wasn't there before, was it?
No.
No. There was a metallic groan and the door slid open. A breath of air drifted out of it, carrying a stench that nearly made him gag. Junpei grimaced and pulled a hand over his mouth.
Oh my god.
Good God.
Lotus and Ace shuddered. Seven grunted.
Whoa, that's pretty bad.
You think so?
Even Santa's voice shook.
He blew up.
It appeared that Santa was right. The hallway on the other side of the door was splattered with chunks of torn flesh and dark red blood. The shriek echoed across the room. It had come from June. Then her strength left her and she dropped, and Junpei turned to catch her. The door groaned shut. She crumpled on the floor.
June, are you okay?
Junpei dropped to his knees and he put his arm around her shoulders. That was when he noticed. Her whole body was feverish. She was radiating intense heat.
What the hell? Where'd this fever come from?
June didn't answer. Her face looked like wax. Her whole body began to shake.
Alright, okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk?
She nodded weakly. Junpei lifted June to her feet and guided her to a nearby chair.
Here we go.
As gently as he could, he set her down in it.
How are you feeling? Are you alright?
She nodded. As she did, a single huge tear rolled down the side of her face.
Why? Why did this happen?
Yeah.
Her voice cracked, broken by misery and grief and choked by sobs.
Why did this happen?
Junpei spun around.
Do any of you know what the fuck is going on here? Who's Zero? What's this Nonary game? Come on! Anybody? Anything?
I thought we already established none of us know.
What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
No one spoke. Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover, Seven, and Lotus. They simply stood there, 7 pairs of downcast eyes and 7 grim lines for mouths. June's body shook with silent sobs. They slowly, as the minutes ticked by, and eventually they stopped. Oh, they slowed, whoops. I screwed up multiple times.
I thought we already came to the conclusion that fucking other guy was the only one that knew about the game.
Yeah. Then suddenly, in the cold, heavy silence that had enveloped them in the thick fog, a bell began to ring.
Holy shit, you wasted an hour?
Did they waste an hour, or did they just... or does it just count down how many people are left? The clock in the central hall. 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Oh, it's actually counting what time it is. What a weird anti-twist, huh? And then on the 10th ring, it stopped. The sound of the bell faded away into silence. So, yeah, they wasted an hour.
They wasted an hour.
I thought it was counting how many people. Then. Ace said what each of them had been thinking.
That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Seven's deep voice echoed across the room.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap!
Santa leapt to his feet, his fist clenched.
How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this? We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up. Let's get going already! Go! Go!
Santa's outburst fell on deaf ears. No one seemed to agree with him. They stared back at him, their eyes blank and their faces tired. Finally, Lotus spoke.
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Him? You mean the 9th man?
Of course, who else?
In his mind's eye, Junpei saw the corpse again.
Blood and pieces of flesh.
The dark reddish-black pool of blood. The scattered pieces of flesh. Organs strewn across the floor like the blossoming of a grotesque flower. The explosion. that had torn through his body and had been powerful.
There's no way for a person to die.
There's also no way for a person to act.
Yeah.
Like,
the ninth man's neck had been twisted at an odd angle.
what?
Junpei suspected the detonation had thrown him against the wall. I'm starting to be disappointed we never saw the body at this rate, because of how long they're describing it for. Half of his face was crushed, and the other half was covered in blood. How is the crushed part not covered in blood? Most of his abdomen had been emptied, either by the explosion or by gravity. He had landed, well, because he opened up and then just his stuff fell out.
Oh, I was like, what?
He had landed, yeah, there's a black hole.
That's what I was like, damn.
The ring creates, the watch creates a black hole and sucks you in and then spits you back out inside out. He landed on his back with stark white ribs jutting up out of the chest, like legs of some sort of macabre creature, crab. This is like a description of like that one really fucked up manga artist. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like this is
the
like,
guy who does like really grotesque horror stuff.
Yeah. Like the like where the most tame one was like there's like holes in a mountain shaped like people, and they get way worse after that.
They turn into spaghetti at the end of it. It's fucking terrifying.
The sweat one, not good.
All of them are not good.
They're not good.
But check them out. They're really good.
They're really good. They're really good. They're fucked up. They're not okay. They're good. Junpei felt something flip in his stomach. You don't remember the name of the person?
I can't remember his name.
Neither can I.
I think he just screwed up.
Eyebrows went up and Santa continued.
Probably set off some sort of trap and that killed him. I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive.
Okay, Snake's crazy. So Santa might not be well, he's at least dedicated to get through here, but he's wrong probably, because he thinks that the guy who just went in there to solve a puzzle and fucked up, but the actual reason is probably because he broke the rules, because his watch was already beeping when he was going through the door.
Yeah.
And so Santa missed that detail, but seemingly everyone, including Junpei, did too, so who knows.
By the way, the guy's name is Junji Ito.
Yeah,
that's the artist.
Junji Ito.
Junji Ito. And the name of the manga we're talking about is The Enigma of Amirigara Fault.
That's a messed up one.
It's really long, too.
Whatever Snake was laughing at, Santa did not find particularly humorous.
What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You were just, so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
Oh, he's blind, so he's gonna be the one who noticed the beeping.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The ninth man's death. It had nothing to do with the trap. Or at least, not the sort of trap you imagine it did.
Then?
He broke one of Zero's rules. That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
Dang!
You still don't... All right. How about you take a moment and think back to what Zero said? Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door, right?
And after that? You've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say?
Santa furrowed his brow in thought. Junpei thought back. Zero said... that everyone who verified had to go, right?
Yeah.
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute, right? I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei.
Yes, we got a gold star!
Yeah! Snake inclined his head toward Junpei.
The ninth man, however, broke that rule.
Wait, how can Snake know what a gold star looks like?
Maybe he wasn't always blind, or he just knows the expression gold star.
That's weird.
Either way.
Does he,
I'm wondering if Ninth Man said he was lied to? I wonder if Zero specifically said that Ninth Man can get away with what he did because he was using him as an example. And he was just being a dick about it. Like he just tricked Ninth Man into doing exactly what that suicide mission was. Maybe.
He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself. That was why he was executed.
And Zero's watching us from somewhere. Making sure we don't break any rules.
Oh,
otherwise, why would he
not so
talk on a
sure
microphone if you weren't there?
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us.
What do you mean?
Snake looked at Seven with what could only be described as pity inside. He opens his eyes to look at him.
Very well. I see it must be me who tells you. I've waited long enough, I suppose. I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely.
What? Just get to the point.
He couldn't see them, of course, but perhaps Snake sensed the confused eyes upon him. When Ace spoke, he gave words to everyone else's thoughts.
Do you know something?
Ace, come on. I was hoping you'd figure it out.
Well, I know a great many things, but yes.
What is it you know?
Here.
Holy shit, Snake's a dick, by the way. Snake removed a card from the pocket of his jacket.
Card? What does it say?
I don't know, I'm blind.
At the floor, she presented it to Ace, who took a close look at it and spoke.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Give me that.
Santa snatched the card from Ace, but his expression of disgust quickly turned to one of confusion.
Huh? The hell is this?
It's in Braille.
Seven tugged it out of Santa's hands.
I see.
The card went from Seven to Lotus, from Lotus to June, and finally to Junpei. He looked at it and understood.
This is Braille.
Braille, the written language of the blind. The card was covered with small, embossed bumps. Junpei could recognize it, but he certainly couldn't read it.
Sorry, guys. I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Is it just his copy of the instructions?
Yes.
If it is, that would definitely indicate that he seemed to know who the victims were if he knew about the blindness and everything. And prepped this. Junpei handed the card back to Snake, who nodded at him with a small smirk.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about that card?
I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
From Zero?
A message?
What does it say?
Why isn't Clover talking?
She's shocked? I don't know, she didn't come up in the options and she's just not kind of out of the situation right now.
She dead?
That'd be weird.
Dead from shock?
Suddenly, everyone was crowding around Snake, desperate to hear what the message said because he's being a total prick and won't just fucking explain a thing he brought up like 5 minutes ago at this point.
I'm glad we didn't choose him.
So he's really awful. Santa especially looked at as if he was about to grab hold of Snake and shake the answers at him. I think we chose right then. Santa is our character insert.
Yeah.
Snake raised his hand.
Calm down now. No need to panic.
We're all gonna die in like fucking 8 hours.
Junpei swallowed hard and waited for him to start.
That's what she said.
He was not the only one. Presently, Snake began to read, his voice calm. His fingers glided over the tiny bumps as he spoke.
Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you, and only you, with information. I shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead, and of the bracelet.
What?
The red is a recognition device.
Why?
It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you will find a red. The dead is the deactivation device. It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet. But perhaps you are wondering, what does this detonator detonate? I'm afraid this might be something of a surprise.
Where's your watch?
I have placed a small bomb inside of you and people who you are about to meet.
What?
You swallowed it while you were unconscious.
It's
what?
Inside our bodies?
How do you make someone swallow a bomb? A bomb big enough to like...
I don't know, but also like... Can you pass something in less than 8 hours?
Yeah.
Can they just poop the bombs out?
Well, you technically start to digest food within 2 hours.
Huh.
So, unless...
By the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach and found its way to your small intestine.
Ah.
In other words, you will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not.
Oh, so it's stuck there because okay, so he's right. You start breaking it down. But the problem is, unless you continue eating more stuff, your body has no need to evacuate its small intestine.
Oh.
So you're not eating more, So you're into that situation where like
So
it's
they need
just
to turn
stuck.
to, so what needs to happen is if somebody wants to get the bomb out of them, they need to turn to cannibalism.
So just eat the dead dude in the hall.
Just kill the dead dude. I mean eat the dead dude, and then you go to push the food through, and then you can shut out the bomb, and we can survive this, Andrew. We can survive this.
Well, yeah, but not everyone else can do that.
No.
You'd still.
I mean, how much food do you need?
Well, you need to eat enough that it like your intestine gets full and it needs to evacuate.
But it's a whole human.
Well, maybe eating a person might give you the runs.
That'd probably help.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how your body.
I don't know if you can get the
react.
runs around a bomb.
Well,
I guess it would push the bomb.
Yeah, it would push the bomb.
We're having a lot of poop questions here. I'm glad we could have a poop council about this game.
Either way, this is a dumb idea. You should have just done the saw thing.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, but just do the saw thing. Just cut into like their stomach, put a little C4 in there, close it back
I just
up.
thought the bracelet would be a bomb, and maybe.
That is really weird that he went out of the way to make little bombs and then put them into people's mouths.
I figured the bombs would just be the bracelets, and if you try to take them off, they blow up, which is how the collars work in Battle Royale.
Yeah, so he had to think about this. Like he had to sit there and go like, how long does it take for a bomb to digest into the small intestine?
Yeah.
Like instead of just putting it on the wrist.
Yeah, it's.
I guess they didn't want to copy Battle Royale, probably.
Yeah, it's also just genre fiction, like dumb thriller logic that's just kind of for the sake of fun.
As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse or timer for the bomb in your body.
Did you have to use this guy to explain it?
There is only one condition which will cause it to detonate. That condition is that you enter a numbered door.
What?
Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may be. You will have 81 seconds. If, after that time, the detonator has not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body, instructing it to explode.
So basically, if you need to go through the bombs in order to leave this place before the whole place sinks and kills you, but the act of going through a door sets off the detonator on a timer, and you have to disarm it by being the correct one of the correct people, basically, or it'll go off. So it's a failsafe for people doing what he did, basically. Also, just to be smartass about this thing, he gives us 81 seconds, which of course is 9. Again. 8 plus 1 is 9, so it's another iteration of the number 9, except it's not 9 seconds, because that's unreasonable. You have 9 seconds, good luck.
Oh shit!
Doesn't his voice modulation remind you of the L-Core from Mass Effect?
No, because
like,
the L-Core was actually...
condescendingly.
Yeah, but the L-Core is really done, like, where I can understand him.
Yeah, I can understand them a lot, but...
Jesus.
They definitely get a little... Sometimes they go a little too low to the point where you couldn't make out the syllables anymore.
Yeah. Well, the problem is like...
You'll have 45 seconds in your
But like then they put a modulation over that. So he read it like shit and then modulated it. Yeah. If you read it like normal, it would have been okay.
Every person who verified their number at the red must also verify their numbers at the dead.
Why don't you just do it like a robot?
So the issue here is that I feel like this might be a drama issue later, where they go through a door and one person has to stay behind, but maybe that person tries to force their way in out of panic, but then they're gonna blow up like in the chamber with them because they can't use the dead because they're the wrong person. But they've already tried to go through the door, so they're already going off, but everyone else is already in there and they've already deactivated their bombs, but this one person's gonna blow up in the room or something. Like that kind of shit could go down.
That's some like really selfish bullshit.
People don't like dying.
Well, kick them.
All numbers have been verified by the dead. You need only pull the lever at its side, and the countdown will cease. Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the dead.
So there's another one of these on the other side.
Yeah, well, this is the red, the other thing is the dead. You have to be one of the 3 to 5 people that were part of the total that went into the red in order to go to the dead. Otherwise, if you try to just skip to the dead, then you can't disable your bomb, so you'll just die. So you can't try to enter if you're one of the wrong people, because you will end up dying as a result.
That is to say, if you can pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red in 81 seconds, you will be dead.
Wait, so did you really write all of this out in Braille?
Apparently.
This is a lot of shit.
Wait. Isn't Braille like super space inefficient?
Yes.
Like it takes tons of Braille to do basic language?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
Like one,
I don't
like
think...
this sentence he just said would be like a card.
The whole page?
Yeah, it would be like almost a whole page in Braille.
Yeah, maybe, and he only had one card, right?
I don't know, maybe he had like a stack of cards.
Maybe.
Which makes it awkward to figure out which position the cards are supposed to be in. Did you staple them together so he can read it like a book, or did you just give him like did you just throw loose leaf Braille
maybe there's numbers in the corners?
He can't see them, he's blind!
No numbers that he can feel in the corners. Maybe the first line
It's
is
super inefficient.
Maybe the first line of every page is the page number?
This is so dumb, but continue.
That numbered doors will close automatically after 9 seconds have passed.
Oh, 9 seconds wasn't enough time, huh, Keith?
Well, 9 seconds for closing the door, because we saw it close right away. But they need time to like go over to the dead and make sure everyone gets a turn to turn it off and everything.
But get it?
But also it gives us
9 seconds?
Yeah. But it also gives us over a minute of drama if somebody fucks up and is doing something wrong in that situation.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole minute of drama for some. They're setting up the narrative devices for future stuff to happen, basically.
So long as the door is open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this.
It has to close, otherwise you can't fix you turn off your death timers. Uh-oh.
So someone could just hold the door open and try to kill you.
How to remove the bracelets.
Oh. That's gonna come up eventually.
There are only 2 ways to do so. 1,
Death.
You escape from this ship. 2, your heart rate reaches 0.
Oh.
So it only comes off if you escape or you die. So someone's gonna fake die, I bet.
In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or detects that Nara's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
I was right. So he couldn't kill that girl because if he did, the watch automatically turns off.
Yep.
So you cannot kill a person. You cannot force a person by threatening their life, or else it's just like, what are you gonna do? Kill me, and then you can't get in?
So you can't kill people to make them use their bracelets. But how? What do you think? What do you think the percent chance is that somebody like fakes their own death, and comes back to life, like through electroshock or CPR or something, and that is how they get out of their bracelet?
That's not gonna help though.
It could help if they're in a situation where for example, 2 people or like 3 people have like the exact number to get through a door, and there's a 4th person that can't be part of that group. But if they maybe fake their death and bring them back, then they'd be braceletless, which means they don't affect either part of the total. They could go in with everybody else because they don't have a timer to deactivate.
That's true. That just seems like, God,
it seems like exactly one of those contrived like Final Destination style endings they would do.
So dumb, but yeah.
Because Final Destination 2 ended with somebody driving. I think they drove a ambulance into a lake to like drown themselves, but then somebody saved them and revived them, and then that's how they got off of Death's list as it was looping. It's like that type of contrivance, and in Mass Effect Andromeda, the fucking protagonist just faked his own death to get out of a trap.
Why the fuck? What? That literally makes no fucking sense.
The Final Destination movies are really stupid.
I know, but like even from a writer's standpoint, you're like, yeah, so Death wrote a list, but didn't take into account people can like be resuscitated.
Yeah.
Cool. The guy who's been around for all of time.
Listen, it's genre fiction. It's always kind of dumb if you listen to it too much.
Oopsies, forgot that people could get mouth to mouth.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
You're in control here.
Remove your bracelet. If you attempt to force it off or disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode.
That's not true, because he tried forcing it off.
Yeah, technically.
This is all the information which I can impart to you.
That looks like a stack of papers, actually. Look at the edges.
It does, but at the same time, wow. Did you really feel the need to give it to the blind guy? Because you could have given this to anybody else and it would have been...
What if he got killed somehow?
Well, what I'm saying, like, you could have just given the blind guy not Braille. You could have given the blind guy a piece of paper and then just and had the blind guy give it to somebody else.
He made it specific to him for whatever reason.
But he was just gonna share it anyways.
Yeah. I don't know.
Was he gonna keep it to himself? I'm not gonna tell anybody how any of this stuff works and hope they listen to me.
This prick did just go on and keep this information to himself, even after they were already finding the doors that this was relevant to, and he never mentioned it at all the way up until someone died of it. So as we said before, this guy's kind of a dick.
Oh, I mean, it kind of helped though.
Yeah, but we didn't know that that Mr. Knight was gonna go evil.
Maybe his blindness gave him foresight.
Yeah, soothsayer snake.
How you choose to use it is for you to decide. If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate. I wish you the best of luck.
Snake finished reading and carefully returned the card to his pocket.
So it's saying only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors. Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned in. The reds, deads, and bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner.